5 economic issues that world citizens are most worried about. In an era defined by uncertainty, where the next economic downturn lurks just around the corner, how secure is our financial future? Today, world citizens stand at a crossroads, facing challenges that threaten not just individual prosperity, but the very fabric of global stability. From the streets of bustling metropolises to the quiet of rural landscapes, 5 economic issues dominate the global conversation, echoing the collective anxiety of billions. Join us as we delve into the economic concerns that loom largest on the world stage, unraveling the complexities of unemployment, income inequality, the escalating cost of living, the far-reaching impacts of climate change, and the specter of global economic instability. Today, we embark on a journey to explore the 5 economic issues that world citizens are most worried about. Our goal is to not only identify these concerns, but also to understand their implications for our future. As we navigate through these economic challenges, we aim to shed light on how they affect us all, from the global stage down to our individual lives. 1. The looming shadow of unemployment. The problem: unemployment crisis. The unemployment crisis, exacerbated by economic downturns, has hit industries like tourism, hospitality, and manufacturing hard, leading to widespread job losses. This issue is especially severe in regions heavily reliant on these sectors, such as Southern Europe, parts of Africa, and Latin America. The silver lining: digital revolution. However, the digital revolution offers a glimmer of hope. The rise of technology and the digital economy has created new job opportunities in fields like digital marketing, web development, and data analysis, marking a significant shift towards digitalized roles. Solutions to combat unemployment. 1. Innovations in digital job creation. Remote work. Advancements in communication technologies allow for remote work, enabling people in high unemployment regions to access jobs globally. Gig economy. Platforms such as Upwork and Fiverr facilitate freelancing, offering flexibility and access to a worldwide market. Tech startups. The surge in tech startups is generating jobs in software development, digital marketing, and beyond. 2. Enhanced vocational training programs. Skill development. Programs focus on equipping individuals with high-demand skills like digital literacy and coding. Industry partnerships. Collaborations with industries ensure training relevancy and alignment with employer needs. Lifelong learning. Encouraging ongoing education and upskilling to adapt to the job market's evolution. Bridging the gap. Addressing unemployment effectively requires bridging the skills gap to meet future job market demands. Capitalizing on digital revolution opportunities and emphasizing vocational training can mitigate unemployment impacts, providing both immediate job creation and preparing the workforce for future challenges. 2. Inflation. The invisible thief. Inflation quietly diminishes global purchasing power, making everyday goods and services increasingly unaffordable. This effect is exacerbated in countries facing high or hyperinflation rates. Countries with high inflation. As of April 2023, nations like Venezuela, Zimbabwe, Argentina, and Turkey have battled significant inflation, with Venezuela and Zimbabwe experiencing hyperinflation, leading to economic crises and widespread poverty. Combating inflation. Personal finance strategies. Diversifying investments, enhancing financial literacy, maintaining an emergency fund, budgeting, and opting for fixed-rate borrowing can help individuals withstand inflation. Governmental policies. To tackle inflation, governments and central banks might adjust interest rates, engage in quantitative tightening, implement fiscal policies, stabilize the currency, and target specific inflation rates to maintain economic stability. Despite inflation's stealthy impact on purchasing power, informed personal finance management and strategic governmental policies can help mitigate its effects, ensuring some level of economic equilibrium. 3. The burden of national debt. The issue. National debt has soared in many economies, surpassing 100% of GDP in places like the United States and Japan. This growth in debt raises concerns about sustainability and impacts future generations by potentially leading to higher taxes, reduced public services, and economic stagnation. Impact on future generations. The rising national debt threatens economic flexibility, public investment in critical services, and poses challenges to fairness and intergenerational equity. It may also dampen future entrepreneurial spirit and innovation. Solutions. Addressing the national debt crisis requires a mix of strategies. Fiscal responsibility, enforcing stricter borrowing limits and budget surpluses. Economic growth, stimulating growth to increase tax revenues and lower the debt to GDP ratio. Structural reforms, reforming pension systems and social welfare to ensure sustainability. Debt restructuring, negotiating better terms with creditors. Innovative financing, using new financing methods like green bonds to fuel growth. Implementing these solutions demands a careful balance to avoid hampering growth or causing undue hardship. A long-term approach focusing on sustainable growth, fiscal responsibility, and social equity is essential for managing national debt effectively. 4. Climate change's economic fallout. The challenge. Climate change affects the global economy, from agriculture and small businesses to global supply chains and financial markets. Its economic fallout includes agricultural losses. Unpredictable weather patterns severely impact agricultural productivity, leading to food insecurity and economic strain in vulnerable regions. Higher insurance premiums. Increased frequency and severity of natural disasters raise insurance claims and premiums, stressing individuals, businesses, and the insurance industry. Supply chain disruptions. Climate-induced disasters disrupt production and transportation, leading to goods shortages, price hikes, and economic downturns. Mitigation and growth through innovation and policy. Renewable energy. Advances in wind, solar, and hydroelectric technologies offer jobs and reduce emissions. Sustainable agriculture. Precision farming increases yield and resilience to climate impacts. Green infrastructure. Investments in eco-friendly urban planning boost resilience and economic growth. Carbon pricing. Encourages emission reductions and funds green projects. Climate adaptation. Measures like seawalls and drought-resistant crops protect economies and spur innovation. The way forward. Tackling climate change's economic effects requires embracing technology and policy innovations to foster sustainable development and economic resilience. 5. Healthcare crisis magnified by pandemics. Pandemic exposures. Recent pandemics, especially COVID-19, have highlighted critical gaps in global healthcare systems, emphasizing issues with accessibility, affordability, and readiness. Vulnerable populations faced significant barriers and healthcare facilities were overwhelmed, revealing a pressing need for comprehensive healthcare reform. Key vulnerabilities. Accessibility. Disparities within and between countries became evident. Affordability. The economic impact underscored the challenge of healthcare costs. Readiness. A lack of preparedness was clear as systems struggled to manage the surge in cases. Reforms and investments. Public health infrastructure. Enhancements in testing, contact tracing, and emergency response. Universal health care coverage. Expanded coverage to ensure broader access without financial hardship. Digital health initiatives. Growth in telehealth services and digital health platforms. Healthcare workforce, increased investment in training and improving working conditions. R&D for medical supplies and vaccines, strengthening capabilities to develop and distribute vaccines faster. Moving forward, the global response to pandemic-driven healthcare challenges involves a revaluation and strengthening of healthcare systems to ensure resilience, accessibility, and readiness for future health emergencies. The contemporary economic landscape is dominated by critical challenges such as rising unemployment, persistent inflation, burgeoning national debt, the adverse effects of climate change, and healthcare crises exacerbated by global pandemics. These issues highlight the fragility of our global economy and the urgent need for strategic responses that safeguard financial stability and promote sustainable growth. To navigate these challenges, a multifaceted approach is essential. Innovations in technology and job creation, alongside prudent fiscal policies and investments in green infrastructure, can mitigate the impacts of these economic concerns. Furthermore, enhancing healthcare systems to withstand future crises is imperative. Collective awareness and action are pivotal in driving the adoption of effective solutions, setting the stage for a resilient and equitable economic future.